There will be no breakthrough in the Brexit talks between the EU and the UK until the middle of next week. An important deadline is likely to pass. But before I get started, because it really goes so well with my video topics, I accepted sponsorship for my videos for the first time this weekend, namely for the Brexit biscuits. They are baked in the heart of Lancashire to traditional methods. Brexit biscuits split 42-48, just like the country. The biscuits come wrapped in the Article 50, as you really can see, which must be ripped apart to reveal the treats within. They are devised by four brothers who are divided by Brexit, but now united by biscuits. They hope, by the way, both Boris and Barnier will break a bickie together, 2 meters apart, of course. I really love this tin. Caricatures and satire are great, and here they also have them about my channel topic Brexit. There are funny caricatures of the main actors on all four sides, and even Angela Merkel is on here. They had an eye for so many details, like here on the biscuits with the flags of the UK and the EU, and they taste great too. They really do. And the Brexit biscuit is an ideal gift this Christmas for those friends and family members you can't be with. I'll definitely get some more. For those of you in the UK, there is free delivery, by the way. The Brexit biscuit and their political merchandise can be found on their website. Please click the link below in the video description or in my pinned comment. But now, let's continue to the Brexit topic of this video. In the struggle for an agreement after Brexit, the EU and the UK will probably not be able to meet the deadline set for mid-November for an agreement. The ongoing talks in London should continue until the end of the week, said representatives of both negotiating delegations to Reuters news agency on Wednesday. According to a senior EU diplomat, the ambassadors of the 27 EU states can only discuss a possible outcome of the negotiations at their next meeting on November 18th. In EU negotiating circles, it was expected that both sides could agree on a draft by the middle of next week. The real deadline is the end of next week, said an EU diplomat. After the official exit from the EU, the UK is in a transition phase until the end of 2020, during which EU rules still be applied. There has been a struggle for months over future relationships with one another, including free trade agreements, so far without any results. If the agreement is not in place by the end of the year, the UK would leave the EU without an agreement, which is why the economy fears chaos and rising tariffs from the beginning of 2021. The biggest sticking point were recently fishing rights and guarantees for fair competition. The British pound reacted to the new developments by falling against the dollar. I think this week is unlikely, said Irish Foreign Secretary Simon Coveney on Wednesday. The talks would probably drag on into the next week and thus beyond November 15th. Time is pressing. This week and next are crucial. If we don't have a deal sometime next week, I think we'll have a real problem, he said. After the official exit from the EU, the UK is in a transition phase, as I said, and they really only applies until the end of the year. And the future relationship with one another, including a free trade agreement, for which they have been wrestling for months, really has no result so far. And so there is quite a lot of fear of chaos. And the EU had recently always stressed that an agreement should be reached by mid-November so that parliaments have enough time to ratify the agreement. As I said, an EU diplomat said the real deadline is the end of next week. A spokesman for Prime Minister Boris Johnson said the British side continued to work hard to resolve the differences. But he did not want to comment on a new schedule. And Ireland's Foreign Minister Coveney, I quoted before, added that the talks could be broken off and a hard Brexit would be possible. And he said, I wouldn't be surprised. But it's more likely that there will be a compromise in the end. The biggest sticking points in the negotiations, as I said, are fishing rights and guarantees for fair competition. And those are really important parts for at least one of the side. The heads of state and government of the EU who would have to agree will hold their next meeting on November 19th. That's why the ambassadors will have to check that on November 18th, as I said. But if you now want to know more about global or European politics, YouTube has chosen another of my videos right here for you on the end screen, right next to your chance to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video. Click and enjoy. Viel Spaß!